Hello YouTube! Here I am with another time-lapse video. This one is called The Birds. I thought my Vulcan timekeeper raven bird with the dragon wings and the clock in his belly, I thought he needed a friend anyways. So I also wanted to redo this painting that I have. It's on a previous video. It's the one before this. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So this video is adding some fire, some lava waves to the bottom of the volcano. My 7-year-old son Solomon told me that the volcano should have fire at the bottom, and it didn't previously. So in this one it does. I thought it'd be fun to do both versions, and it was fun. So in any case, here I am at the beginning. So I started with the sketch, and now we are doing the outline, which I use a cobalt purple for most of it. It works much better than black. The black smudges for some reason. It's not good. Also, the cobalt purple has more depth, so it's a good color to use for this sort of thing. A lot of people think that I use a marker or ink or something for my outline, and I have thought about using pen and ink, using like a waterproof ink, and I have used it on some paintings. I did one, which is also a video here on YouTube. It was for a sticker. It was a skeleton bassist, and it needed to be black and white as opposed to the cobalt purple background, and also it had a lot of really fine detail. So I did use the black ink for that base, and it did work out well. But I noticed, and I wasn't aware of this previously, that when painting the colors over the ink, the ink doesn't really work like a resist the same way that the watercolors do. It's odd because you wouldn't think there'd be much of a texture there, no depth to it or thickness or whatever, but there's something there. I just have found it's easier to kind of keep my colors in order when I have the outline in there. I mean, I guess if I was going to try and do something really realistic and you know, natural looking, obviously we wouldn't want an outline. And I feel like I get a lot of flack at art fairs. People come and look at my work, and they see this sort of black and white outline, and they're like, oh, you do cartoons, or oh, I don't have any kids, so I'm not interested in your work. And you know, that's fine. It's not for you, I get it, but it's not just for kids. It's really not cartoons. It is my own style. It's unique, it's different, and if you don't like it, I guess that's that. I mean, artists, it's just that way. Different people have different preferences, and I understand that. So at this point, we are working into the bodies of the birds. This painting took, I think, about 6 hours altogether. At least if you include the sketch in the beginning. It was a little longer than the volcano with one bird, but not as long as the Neverwhere cityscape. That one really took a long time. I think that other one was about 10 hours. Oh, I was pretty happy with the way these clouds came out. I wanted them kind of fluffy, but I wanted them to have, you know, some depth to them, to have some weight. So I added the Payne's gray to the bottom of the clouds. And then this is sort of my new way of doing a sky, is I do this cross-hatching technique, and then it's so much easier to blend. I'm really happy with it, and the texture's fun. It just keeps everything a little more interesting to have that texture in there and not just be purely trying to blend colors and try to blend fast enough on this big areas. So here we are at the reveal. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!